Peace to the sun, earth, moon, and stars. Thank you for joining Royal Readings by Royal Blue. I am Royal Blue, here to do a collective general reading for us all. And I'm going to pull one card from each deck, if that is plausible. So I'm going to get started here. I just saged the cards, saged my energy, sage my environment, my atmosphere. So I'm going to start with the spirituality card. If you would like a personal reading, please, please, please don't hesitate to contact me. Royal Blue on Facebook, Royal Blue 366 on Instagram, Royal Readings by Royal Blue on YouTube. Alright, so a card came out. Alright, so the truth hurts, the truth really hurts, and I might hurt some people's feelings by being so truthful, but that's all I can give you is the truth, because Spirit won't let me do otherwise. So the first card that came up for the spirituality is the Lunar Queen. The Lunar Queen. She of the celestial crescent. And lunar is the moon. So I'm going to read to you about the Lunar Queen and why she is here. Why does she come up in your spirituality? All right. The Lunar Queen. Let me find it here. I use the book because some people don't understand where I'm coming from when I'm speaking my own words of wisdom. So to break it down and make it simple for some of you, I'm going to read to you what the Lunar Queen card means for your spirituality right now. So I'll just hold the card up so you'll be able to study the card as I read. There is a deep feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of cycles of rest and replenishment as essential balancing to our actions of power and demonstration. You are asked to allow this replenishment for yourself now, trusting that you are in a cycle of creation that is about to shift into a new phase. Release and enjoy the process without having to control or force it. All right, so basically what this is saying is that the celestial crescent is the moon in her changing form. This oracle comes to you at a time when you are shifting from one phase in your spiritual and creative journey into a new phase. This is a time to pay deep attention to the message of your body and allow them to guide you. All right, so the moon speaks to us. The moon speaks for us in our emotions. It rules our emotions. It rules the waters. The moon is a ruler, all in all. So some of you need to connect to your moon sign energy. A lot of people just connect to their sun sign and think that is it. No, there is more to you than just who you are as your sun sign. My sun sign is Virgo. My moon sign is Scorpio. My Venus sign is Leo. And my ascending sign is Aquarius. So you have different aspects of your life that needs to be tapped into because you're missing out on some things. The Lunar Queen has things to say to you, and she is speaking to you as I am speaking to you now. So, let's move on to the Starseed Oracles. The truth hurts. Some people don't want to know about anything other than who they think they are. They don't want to learn about who they truly are out of fear. Ooh. All right. 2 cards came up. And so, since 2 cards came up, I am going to read both of them. And the first card we have, we the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. When you were birthed into this world, when you were born, you were brought into this world through the portal of the vaginal canal, right? That's where you began to see light. That's when light began to shine upon you to let you know that light was within you. Wow, it's 6:21 on the clock, the time I was born. Wow. So I'm going to read to you what we, the Hathors, is saying. All right. That's just the first card, though. So please be patient with me. I am not done yet. All right. We, the Hathors. Here we go. Once again, I'm going to hold the card up for you so you can study the card as I read. Birth is a portal that ushers in new life. The Hathors are here to remind you that you're a child of the cosmos and you're being called to be held by her deep, never-ending love and embrace. This is a tender, nurturing card reminding you to receive the deep, deep love of God. The Hathors know that the journey on earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you're being reminded to rest more deeply in God's arms. This is a time that calls for extreme potency, of femininity, of creation, and of birth. You're being called to mother yourself and others too, to surrender to your sacred femininity, to create and to surrender to your own creations, to hold and to be held. Excuse me. See, the truth hurts and the devil don't want you to know the truth. So I'm going to get ready to crush some heads, okay? It says you're being called to remember that you're placed in the web of life and to realize that God is watching your every step of the way. You may be going through a transition right now, moving from one way of being to another. So, you're being reminded that you're cradled in a sacred container, that you're more held than you can possibly imagine, and you have access to more love than your heart can bear. If you're struggling in any way, you're being reassured that things will work out. Open yourself up to receiving the overflowing love of God flooding towards you from every direction. Let it stretch your heart. So, some people run from love. Some people are scared of love. Some people just have no love. Some people have a little bit too much love, but no, too much love is still never enough. The next card we have is Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. We're about to dive deep into this reading, so I'm about to tell you what the Whale and Orca Elders card means for you. And like I said, this is a collective reading for any and everybody, whoever it resonates with. If it does not resonate with you, do not try to make it fit into your life. Just go with the flow. Take what resonates and leave the rest. The Whale and Orca Elders are benevolent cosmo beings, here to anchor a frequency of love onto the planet, to harmonize it with their song. As they weave around the oceans, that they do so much more than any of us know. Their physical presence affects Earth's magnetic field, and their harmonics call us to wake up and remember our own soul song. Looking into the eyes of a whale is something you'll never forget. Whales see into your very being, and in an instant, you're changed forever. It's something you will never forget, like I said. They see beyond the physical, the woundings, the identity, the personality, the story of your life. They see right into your very soul. And since I pulled this card, you're being called to surrender to your deepest truth and share it with potency, because the truth hurts. To bow to who you truly are, to stretch your heart wide enough to hold it all, to leave your fears, doubts, and baggage at the door, to question any part of you that doesn't feel good enough. The Whale and Orca Elders wants you to give others the privilege of seeing who you truly are, and for you to see the same in other beings, to drop your hang-ups and personality flaws and get busy revealing the unique note your soul came here to sing. Allow the song that echoes in the four chambers of your heart to emanate in all four directions. Peel back the layers of suffering and pain and reveal to others your soul's true song, and endeavor to see the soul of all those you meet. Everybody's soul ain't right, so you have to be careful. Be careful who you connect with, but still be who you are. Okay? So the truth hurts, like I said. And sometimes you can sing a song that is speaking your life, and you don't know why you're singing it. Like, I sing Mary J. Blige's songs all the time because her songs speak to me. And deep within me, I have to let that energy out so I can move forward. Okay? So, we're moving on to the Oracle of the Seven Energies. I just need one card, Spirit, just one card. Let's see what the energy of this reading is. And, wow. All right. 2 cards came out for this one. All right. So, the first card that came out is a higher view. A higher view, number 41. 41. All right. So, 4 and 1. This culture, freedom, knowledge. So, you're going to learn something about seeing things from a higher perspective, from a higher view. Not at eye level, but high level, okay? So, a higher view. It says, sometimes our lives are section cupped into the ends of our noses, and we can't see beyond ourselves. And we can't see beyond ourselves. It says, this happens to everyone once in a while. We fall into an automatic response to life and react from a learned, conditioned place rather than one of awareness. Sometimes we act without thinking. Sometimes we speak without thinking it through before we say words that we cannot take back. Being in reactivity keeps us repeating old patterns. Conversely, the avoidance of our triggers could keep us in our comfort zone, policing our attempts at new things. The world wants to see what you're going to do next, what you're going to do with yourself, what you're going to do with your life. You know, what story are you going to tell the world about you? What legacy are you going to leave? The way to be successful in your endeavor is to connect with others, is to step out of your sticky perception of the world. Imagine yourself sitting on the back of a bird 1,000 feet above your life. Wouldn't your perspective change? From a higher point of view, you can see for miles. You can let go of naming or blaming the obstacles in your way and instead easily discover a path to be more beautiful, compelling vistas. More can become available to you in all aspects of your life when you are able to step back and get a little distance. You can wait before responding, be more graceful in your interactions and your approach, and see how everything is connected and every experience is a gift. Whether you know it or not, good or bad, it's a gift. You've been given a chance to do something, say something, see something, hear something. And it says the world is open wide up for you today. All you have to do is move to higher ground, be mindful, and celebrate the spectacle of life's dance in your life. All right, so the next card that came out, wow, we have Close Encounters. And we have the number 10 at the top of the card, Close Encounters. I'm going to read to you Close Encounters. And it says, wow, this is a time of connection that asks for you to be vulnerable and authentic. Be yourself, be real. Be who you are. Be who you were meant to be. And let go of any social mask or constructs you use to keep yourself apart from others. Lower your shields and allow yourself to step into a dance of intimacy. Look into your soul. Be intimate with your soul. And it goes on to say, when you become close to people, you remind yourself that you are not alone. You're part of a beautiful, meaningful bond. At a deep spiritual level, and that's where we are right now, a deep spiritual level, there are so many lessons offered to you in this closeness. You learn about people when you connect with them. You're going to learn about their truths. You're going to learn about who they are. You're going to learn about their personality, their character, the truthfulness of their authenticity. Wow. When you live in a certain way, everything and everyone thrives. You have no need to defend yourself when you're truly being utterly just you, empowered by your raw openness and willingness to be seen. In this way, your close encounters will not fail you. There is much to celebrate when you stand eye to eye, shoulder to shoulder, sharing your heart. Because the truth hurts sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes, most of the time. All right, so next we're going to go to the Akashic Tarot. This is dealing with karmic energy. And let's see what comes. Wow. We have Winged Messenger that came out. Two of Roses. Two of Roses, Winged Messenger. So there is a message within this reading that somebody needs to hear. It's for somebody. Could be for me, could be for you, or not. So we're about to see. With the Two of Roses, the Winged Messenger, which is in the upright position, what is it saying? This card indicates a small conflict in your home or family. It could involve you and another or others in your extended family. There could be money issues about the home, an inheritance, or personal finances. The dove brings a message from your spirit. A call to see this little drama through your higher mind and compassionate heart. You may feel compelled to be the peacemaker or the provider in this situation. Let yourself do as your spirit guides you. The hawk, a predator, shows that there are times when you might have a tendency to be pulled into the fray yourself. With the hawk entering from the right, it certainly indicates that more challenges may be coming your way. Happily, your spirit is high above those challenges, so you can see them clearly and deal with them effectively. Look, I just told you about having a higher view. So you can see things from a different perspective, from a different angle, and be able to receive the messages that are coming to you, the lessons that are coming to you, the experiences that you are going to go through, whether you want to or not. You can't stop, but God's got. So let's move on to the Psychic Tarot and see what's going on in your mind. All right, so just need one card, Spirit. Okay. The card that came up is Patience and Planning. Let's see what that's talking about for you. And the number 7. God all day. Patience and planning. So let's see. Patience and planning. Let's see what that means for you. Here we go. Here we go. Good things come to those who wait. This card signifies the qualities of patience and letting go of control. You can't control what God controls. You don't have that power. You may think you do. You may think you're running things. You may think that you have that type of authority, in which you have free will within the authority that you do possess. But God has the ultimate authority. You should now pause, rest, assess, and rethink what's in front of you before continuing on. with whatever you got going on in your life, right? The number 7 physical card reminds you to reevaluate the goals that you're seeking, your finances, and even your relationships. Take the time to review each area one by one, for there's no rush when you're planning for a successful future. You can't rush through life because you'll run into a demise. And it might not have been your time, but it was your time. You just expedited it. And it says, as you pause during this period, notice what has worked well for you in the past, not what you or others believe to be true, but in actual positive experiences. While you're at this reflecting stage, you can stand back and plan how you're going to handle potentially difficult, complex decisions and situations that may arise in the future. Like I said, you can't stop what God got. You can't stop what God got going on for you. You can try, but that's just a waste of time and energy. And next we have Mystic Mondays Tarot. Let's see. Wow, look, I just shuffled and the card fell straight to the floor. So I want to see what this card. Wow, and we have Death. The Death card fell to the floor. And the number 13. Some people consider it to be unlucky. Some people consider it to be lucky. It don't have anything to do with luck. It's all about transformation, change. All right, so let's see. Here we go. The Death card is Scorpio energy. Remember I just told you my moon sign is Scorpio. So the truth is going to hurt when I read about the Death card in this reading for whoever it's for. Wow. It says, no, you're not going to die. That's just a common misconception of the Death card. People think just because the Death card comes up means that you are physically going to die. One day, we all have an expiration date. And this is not talking about that type of death. We are talking about transforming spiritual death to wake you up into a new realm of spirituality. And it says, death indicates an end of an aspect of your life, which can range from a job to a relationship. Death must occur in order for you to have a new beginning, shifting you forward into a transition period of rebirth and renewal. The cycle of death is quite natural and can be seen in nature transforming throughout the different seasons. Now we're leaving winter pretty soon, and the time just changed a few hours ago. So it is now 6:38, okay? 6:39, it just changed. 6:39. 6 plus 3 is 9. 6:39 is on my clock. And it goes on to say, like nature, you are also going through a transformation that will be of great significance. Change is coming, sweeping the past to the side so that you can embrace the opportunities of the future. Clear the clutter and let go of what is not serving you in order to make room for new life. When one door closes, another one opens. There is no life without death. And then there also is no death without life. How you going to die if you never lived? How you going to change? Change is inevitable. It's going to happen whether it's forced upon you or not. So, be prepared for the changes that are about to come into your life for whatever reason. To push you forward, basically. To keep you from the past. To move you into a new realm of reality for yourself. Alright. So the next card I'm pulling is from the Angels and Ancestors. Let's see what the Angels and Ancestors have to say. Okay. A couple of cards came out. Let's see what they be. The first, we have Shield Maiden. Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. Then we just have the patience and planning card that just came out not too long ago. All right. Yeah, we did. I'll show you. If you don't believe me, just watch. Patience and planning. All right, so I'm going to tell you what your angels and ancestors are saying about the Shield Maiden. All right, here we go. Have a plan or strategy in place before moving forward. You just don't move willy-nilly and think things are just going to fall into place for you. You got to have a plan. And you have to have patience and focus. It says, taking some time to assess what your next steps will be. All great warriors have a plan. All kings have a plan. All queens have a plan. They have to have a plan to be able to rule. A man, a woman has to have a plan to live. And it goes on to say, all great warriors have a plan. You are a sensitive being, and if you are not prepared for the task you are taking on, you could end up feeling exposed and helpless. The ancestor guidance that is coming to you now is a reminder that you have a warrior's heart and that you have it within you to be more prepared and focused than you have been recently. So have a strategy in place and then let your guide support you as you move forward. And the Shield Maidens work together in time gone by to create shield walls of protection so that you will always know that you are divinely protected as you move forward through your spiritual and life's journey. All right, the next card that came out, Magic Guardian. That's magic with a K. Not magic just with a C, but with a K. So, there is something within you that is magical. And it's saying, unlock the magic within. You have it. You have the keys to unlock the magic within you. So let's see what this card is saying. All right, all right, all right. All right, Magic Guardian, here we go. Like I said, I don't have to read from books, but people get a better understanding when you read to them instead of just talking and speaking to them, because some people just don't get it. They just don't understand. So here we go. Stop looking outside yourself and recognize that you have incredible power within. That's all magic is creative power within. You are the magic. You are the answer. You have it all within you. If you've been searching for an answer or a reason to focus, recognize that all that you are looking for is already within you. You are a powerful, magical person with the capacity to direct your intentions and will your desires into being. You know, speak things into existence. That's like magic, right? Especially when they suddenly appear. But your power can only be powerful when you own it, when you use it. And sometimes if you don't own it or use it, you can lose it. So stay grounded. And it says, take time to acknowledge it. Your ability to dedicate yourself to a goal and make it happen is a real gift that you are being guided to recognize right now within yourself. All right. So that is messages from your angels and ancestors. And we have message from the angel guide. Let's see. Wow. Okay. Card fell to the floor. I'm going to tell you what this card is because I don't know yet. And we have learning experience. This whole thing that you're going through right now is a learning experience. Either you're going to learn from it or you're going to repeat it. So, I'm going to tell you about the learning experience. And then I will be out of your hair. Here is your message about learning experience from your angel guide. You have dedicated a lot of your time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself and the world, and have had many experiences recently that have been great teachers. Even though not everything has been easy or perfect, there has been a positive in that you have come to understand yourself, your gifts, and your abilities better than ever. You are deeply connected to who you are, what you stand for, and what's important to you in your life. When this card appears for you, just as it has, angels are acknowledging the challenges and obstacles you have surmounted recently, what you've been through, all right? What you have gained upon. Although it may have been a difficult time for you, your faith and inner strength have increased. Know that the cloud has a silver lining, and you will soon have moved beyond the feeling of being stuck and unsupported. Your angels are always with you. God is always with you, even when you're going through to get to. It's all about learning from the experiences that you go through. You're not going through it for just no reason. There's a lesson behind every blessing, okay? All right, so now I'm going to pull a Moonology card. Remember, we started off with the Lunar Queen, right? All right, here we go. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries, okay? So you may want to look up when the full moon in Aries is going to be, when it's going to happen. Wow, a fiery climax. Something is about to explode in a great way for you. But you have to be open and ready to receive the changes that are about to happen for you. It's inevitable. You're not going to be able to stop it. You can't control it. You can't force it. You can't sabotage it. You can try, but then you're only doing damage to your own soul. All right, so get ready for this fiery climax that's about to approach in the full moon of Aries. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. All right, all these full moon energies that are about to happen are happening for your benefit, whether you believe that or not. And I have 648 on the clock. Okay, wow, y'all see that? Here we go. Wellness is being called for in your life right now. Some people aren't taking care of themselves properly. Some people got habits they need to break. Some people got addictions they need to let go of. Some people got negative energies that are around them that's keeping them from being well. So get ready to be well within. All right, so let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Well, we have meditation. Wow, look at this. Wellness and meditation go hand in hand. You see that? You can't have one without the other. You have to be well to be able to meditate. You got to meditate to be well. All right? So we have number 24 and the number 8. 824. Wow, somebody's birthday could be August 24th. Wow, Virgo energy here. And last but not least, I'm going to pull from the Angel Answers card. And you may have a question in your mind. Wow. A question in your mind that you need clarity, confirmation, or answer for. And it's telling you to reconsider. Your angel is telling you to reconsider. Something that you've been contemplating that may not be the best for you. But it's time for you to reconsider your plan. You know, make sure that your plan aligns with God's plan. Not saying that your plan is God's plan, but God's plan may not be your plan, but just reconsider the possibilities. Reconsider your thoughts. Reconsider about what you are going to say. Reconsider what you're thinking. It says there is an element of your plan that should be reevaluated. Take some time to really go through your project or proposal thoroughly. Share your intentions with a trusted friend or advisor who can give you objective feedback. Ask your angels for guidance. This is not the moment to make the change in your life that you're considering, because it might not be the best thing for you at this time. A better time will come, or you'll realize that you wish to choose a different kind of transformation for yourself. Remember, we have the Death card, which is transformation. Reconsider before you make the next step, before you make the next move. And let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And we have wait. Wait. Reconsider and wait. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what wait means for you. Right now, you're called to wait. Don't move any further just yet. It says your situation is going to require a little patience. Your angels are not saying no, but they are saying not yet. Sometimes heaven needs a little extra time to make all the pieces fall perfectly into place. What you're asking for may have an effect on the lives of others. That's why you need to reconsider. You don't know what your plan will do to hurt somebody else's life or their plan. It says, when that occurs, it can take additional preparation to make sure that everyone's needs are met. Be patient so that all who are involved can have the experience they are meant to have. Just like you're meant to be blessed, someone else is meant to be blessed. You ain't the only one. Let's see, one more card. Something telling me one more card. Somebody wants to know something. And the next card that comes up will be an answer for you. Wow, a whole lot of cards came out. Wow. Wow. I think 5 cards came out. And the cards that came out is, it's up to you. It's up to you to reconsider. It's up to you to wait. If you want to go ahead and rush through life, go right ahead. But if you believe in yourself, if you believe in a higher power, if you believe things can happen for you, then they will. And we have romance here. Romance is entering into someone's life that is part of your transformation. And then we have no to whatever question somebody may have, and still it says no. Excuse me. The truth hurts. So people don't like to hear the word no, and here we got it twice. One is just a simple no, and then you have the authoritative no, like no, hell no. That's the way that is going. So, I think that's all I have for you, but basically the truth hurts. Nobody wants to hear the truth. They rather hear a lie. They rather live a lie. They rather not live in truth because they can't face it, whether it hurts or not. It could be a good truth, and they still don't want to believe it. They don't want to know it. They don't care because it's just not who they are. They're not truthful within themselves. So how can you be truthful with others if you're not truthful with yourself? Basically, is what Spirit is telling me to tell you. And something's telling me to look at the bottom of this Mystic Monday tarot deck, and the bottom of the card is 2 of Wands. See, that's like a road that you're going to travel to get to your destination, where you're supposed to be, where you're going to be. I'm going to just read briefly the 2 of Wands. Why did this card come up right now? Why did I even go there when I was supposed to be finished? So I'm just going to See what Two of Wands means real quick here. And it is in the upright position. Wow. Okay, this is why. I see now why this card was told to be shown to you. It says a new world is calling your name and you are confidently stepping forward, ready to see what's next. There is an enticing path laid before you and you have conceptualized a plan. Well, this is like the 4th time I've used the word plan in this reading. So somebody has big plans that they are embarking upon. So a plan to take action and progress towards your bigger ambitions. However, you're faced with leaving your comfort zone to venture off into unfamiliar territory. The big picture is clear and you know what you are capable of. Bold and fearless as you step into your own personal power, you enable others to do the same. People will follow your example if it's leading them in the right direction. Believe that. But also remember, the truth hurts. Some people don't have the guts to move forward. But life has a way of nudging you and pushing you forward when you are stagnant. If you're not moving, you're going to die. I'm not saying physically, but in every other aspect of your being. And it says, making the decision to leave your comfort of home is not always easy, but can be necessary for your personal growth. You have to be that bird that gets kicked out of the nest, to be on your own, to do your own thing, to pave your own path, to go your own way. Take the risk and have a backup plan, just in case that plan don't work. Reconsider the plans that you have already made for yourself. Take time to reevaluate, go over, study, research before you make any sudden moves that are life-changing. You will learn so much about yourself and discover the world in so many ways. Not all those who wander are lost. They're just seeking other things that they can pick up along the way, along their journey. Like picking up a jewel and placing it in their crown and just being who they are, going where they're supposed to go, doing what they're supposed to do, and living how they're supposed to live. And that is the reading for you about the truth hurting. Some people are not into spirituality. Okay, cool. Like, I'm not into religion, but spirituality, yes, because my spirit is with me everywhere I go. Religion is taught. You're not born with religion, but you are born with a spirit. So, tap into your spirituality, know who you are, be who you are, and do you. Alright, that is the reading I have for the collective. And I hope that you gain some type of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding about the culture of freedom that is so powerful that it can never equate to who you think you are or who you think you want to be. Just be, because God gives you the ability to build or destroy your life. That's your free will. Okay? So, bring forth into existence the true you. And be the best you that you can possibly be. It is 7 o'clock on the dot. Alright. That's it. That's all I have for you. I will see you next time. Peace, love, and light.